Off we go. Good luck. Bombay at 5:30 in the morning, and we reached Nagpur at around 10 o'clock. Total 800 kilometers covered yesterday. But what happened yesterday was we wanted to use the expressway, but obviously Dad's bike was not allowed on the expressway, so we had to come from the old Aurangabad-Nagpur highway, which took us 4.5 hours longer.
I'm having a very different kind of a trip. I've slowed down a little bit, but that's not natural, obviously. The four-wheelers take a lot more time to overtake and stop at toll nakas and all that sort of thing. I'm enjoying the whole experience. Yesterday's highlight was hopping onto that highway where two-wheelers are not permitted. We did 150 kilometers before we were told that we are not allowed there. And today we're on our way to Jabalpur via this lovely route through this Pench sanctuary.
Little guy, uncle is checking out your bike at the back.
Yeah, that's always a highlight.
Good morning.
Good morning. Varanasi ahoy. Looking forward to the ride today.
और इसको आप लोग लगा रहे हैं इसके साथ
चलो
Chalo, day 3. Some excitement. Flew the drone to this random village.
I could not recognize a thing from 10 years ago. Really enjoyed the ride. I mean, it's like a highway all the way except for one little stretch of about 10 kilometers. And Mirzapur, fabulous. Good company, you see. And the bike and the car, great fun. Lovely day.
So as you can see, we are stuck in a deadly jam. We are crossing over from UP to Bihar. And there seems to be a lot of people going from UP to Bihar, and we are one of them. Daddy is in front, he's on the bike. We're going to cross over the Ganges right now, the Ganga Ji. We are going from Varanasi to Muzaffarpur, crossing Chhapra, Balia, and some deadly places, some names which are very tough to remember. Actually, it's easier to be in a car over here. It's tougher to be in a bike because firstly, it's really hot. So we have the luxury of the AC. And secondly, the bike is really heavy. If it's on the highway, it's good. But if you're stopping and going, you know, clutch and all, it becomes a bit hectic.
So now we're okay for the next 1,000 kilometers as far as lubrication goes. On to Siliguri, the gateway to the northeast. All set. The old man is all set. 5th day, done 2,000 kilometers in 4 days. Got to do 400 odd today. See you in Siliguri.
yesterday we got stuck in a really bad jam. You know, in the middle of nowhere, there were like 5,000 trucks in line and it was jammed, fully jammed. So we had to come back and go via Patna to Muzaffarpur. So having our doubts on Google Maps a bit.
Today's been a mix, you know, a lot of ubad-khabad and dust and road being diverted and here and where. And Google is not to be totally trusted, I guess. But this part of the drive, this part, as soon as we entered Meghalaya, has been fantastic. Lovely winding road, winding, bamboo growing, palms growing, sun setting, jeep following, me following the jeep, Nitin sitting at the back taking movies. Unfortunately, my GoPro's battery ran out, so I couldn't take any videos of this beautiful winding road. Anyway, we're here for 3 days. In fact, we're now in this area for the next 3 weeks. So there'll be plenty to shoot, plenty more fun to have. See you later. She is the Empress. So this is Bike Seva. Empress Seva. When I decided I'm going to go in for a super bike, I went to Triumph. I saw this model and a bigger model and I said, my God, itni badi bike, baap re baap, not for me. It's too big. I said no to Harley, I said no to KTM. I'm not trying to promote any brand or anything. I'm just talking about my personal thing. I just said, okay, just go back to Triumph. Yeah, there was something nice about that showroom. Everything was shining and looking nice. So the guy, the salesman there said, sir, aap baitho, take it for a test ride. I am sure you're going to enjoy this bike. I rode it for 200, 300 meters and I said, this is the bike for me. It just fulfilled all my needs. You can take tons of luggage on this bike. It's got tubeless tires, suspension is good, riding position is good, petrol tank capacity is great. You don't have to worry about coming to a gas station for 350 kilometers. I've even named her after my parents, Rajveera. Rajendra was my father's name and Veera was my mother's name.
There's so many.
That's sweet. Oh, coming on me.
Hey, Asa.
Hi, Asha. Hi. How nice. It's such a lovely feeling. Oi, oi, Asha, you want to come with me to Pune? You want to come with me to Pune? No. He's saying no. No, I won't take you. Okay. Come, no, baby, come. Oh.
Oh, he's too cute.
Oh, that's been worth it. Beautiful. Such a lovely feeling. I'm so happy I came. I came here, I saw them and caged up like that, and I was like, oh dear, how sad. But then, sorry, your name, please?
Betsy. Betsy.
Betsy?
Yes.
Betsy came and explained the whole thing and said they are let out and they roam around and they come back, and explained how they rescue them. They're kept as pets and some are injured, some are sick, so they bring them here and it's a rescue operation, which is nice. And Asa came on and he came into my lap and played with my arms and grabbed them, made it all worth it.
20 rupees you can buy this whale and you can feed the fish. See, like this. Come. So this is the fish sanctuary in the 𝐷 Hills of Meghalaya, and we just came from the 𝐻𝐭 Rescue Center, which was very nice. And apart from that, today is day number kitna hai? Today is day number, I think 10? No, 8, 9, day number 9. We have reached Meghalaya, and now we're just exploring a little bit around Meghalaya and the 𝐷 Hill side of this region. And then we shall move on towards Guwahati in a couple of days. And for the time being, that's it. You can probably, if we get some drone shots, then I'll play the clip now. If not, then play montage now. Tack.
We went to a viewing point that was nice, but hazy day, cloudy day, like most days since we've come here. So we didn't get much of a clear view, but it was nice.
थोड़ा सा
So let's wait for 2 minutes till it all seeps down.
You can make out, no? This is see-through this part.
I am blind, yeah. Oh, achha, that little strip is see-through.
Chalo, all set? For
It looks
tomorrow?
like it's all set. I'm mechanically very challenged, so it's good to have Nitin and you there. You guys know what you're talking about. And so we've topped up the engine oil and cleaned and lubricated the chain, and we have the starter is getting a bit stiff, so it's getting stuck, so we put that WD-40 tail into it. It should get okay.
थोड़ा हो गया
मिडल है
इसका,
और
I
ये
think dust की वजह
starter
से।
है. There's this saying that really struck a chord with me, is that they say that when you're traveling in a four-wheeler, it's like you're watching a movie through your windscreen, whereas when you're on your bike, you're starring in the movie, you're in the movie. So from being a movie watcher, I've become a movie star on the bike.
I have to push myself. It's not as if at this age I can just do it. It's like, okay, I have to push myself and tell myself that when you're on your bike, you have a good time. So get off your backside, get on that bike and go. So the bike has made me really mobile and made me feel that much happier about life. And it really keeps me fit. It's a heavy bike, especially when you have your panniers and all on. It's about 250, almost 300 kilograms, and it's like, it keeps me fit. So that's my exercise also. So a lot of youngsters come up to me and tell me how impressed they are and how inspired they are by what I'm doing. Once I was riding back from, I think it was Haridwar to Delhi, and I had stopped at some place for breakfast. And while I was eating, I saw 2-3 people standing near my bike, looking at the bike and then looking at me and then looking at the bike. And I said, those guys are waiting for me to come there and they're going to ask me something. And sure enough, one of them says, sir, in Hindi, आपसे कुछ पूछ सकते हैं? मैंने बोला, पूछो, ask me whatever you want. तो his question was कि आप अगर हमें एक चीज़ बताओ लाइफ के बारे में, वो क्या होगी? That if there is one thing about life that you would want to tell us, that one advice that you would like to give us. And I thought about it and I said, what comes to my mind about life is that just do what your heart tells you to do. Don't hesitate. Don't say कि लोग क्या बोलेंगे या नहीं ये गलत है. I just did what my heart told me to do, and that's what I told those youngsters. As long as you're not going to murder someone or something, be a good citizen and do what your heart tells you to. There's a song called Bachelor Boy, which is me. I had a lovely day. Yeah.
How is the bridge?
Oh, fabulous. Being a tree fan is really something to see this. It's beautiful.
Was it worth the walk?
Of course, worth the walk. Absolutely worth the walk.
So we are now on the way to Cherrapunji from Shillong. Yesterday we had gone to Doki, and as what you see on Instagram, it's not actually like that. They're really crowded and the road to go there is really bad. But nonetheless, if you do want to visit, please do visit. Try and make it early in the morning. Apart from that, everything is good. The car is doing well. Bike is doing well. But we've not been doing too many bites. We've just been shooting and whatever's coming our way. So we're now going to make an effort to talk more into camera, like how we're doing right now. Daddy, how's your ride been?
Oh, today, lovely twisties, which you guys will be happy. I videographed it. this. I call this my stone candy. It's so hard. It's like, oh, नरम हो गया है. नरम हो गया है moisture में.
Okay. हाँ पत्थर है. Sorry.
ये देखो
क्या हो गया?
कैमरा अपने आप ऊपर आ गया एंड गिम्बल एक्सिस एंड पॉइंट रीच ऐसा कुछ एरर आया. मैंने एन पे डाला तो आई थिंक स्टार्टेड हॉवरिंग.
मैं तो एक्चुअली उस तरफ जा रहा था.
है ना, अपने आप ही जा रहा था.
हाँ
वो
उधर वैली में जा रहा था एक्चुअली.
बच गए यार, बच गए. आई थिंक वी कैन नॉट बी टू रिस्की विद दिस. है ना, इट्स नॉट लाइक द रेगुलर एफपीवी.
हाँ.
थोड़ा सा आराम से जाना पड़ेगा इसके साथ. क्लोज कॉल.
It falls along a naturally carved orifice through the rock. Orifice is whole. It is passed through generations that a tribe chief usually takes a bath here, owing to the unique structuring and the presence of moor and blue, a piece of rock that acts as an obstruction, making it comfortable for the bather. That must be the obstruction. I don't know where the moor and blue is. Obviously, the tribal chief, male, female, bathed here. Oh, that must be the obstruction. I don't know. We're in the Garden of Caves, as it's called, and it really is a garden of caves, a very green forested garden of caves everywhere, and it's just fascinating to think about how the tribals lived here. There was that 70-meter long or 70-meter deep cave or tunnel. We went through. It was obviously made. There were stones carved out as bricks to make walls and stuff. Really happy we came here. It's beautiful, clear water. It's very peaceful, very calm. Not too many people here, undisturbed. So it really is nice. Meghalaya is so green, so green. This is done. Gaadi ki chabi. It's a whole process to get attired for this. Chalo. Once I'm in the kit, I feel safe and secure and relaxed and the tiredness goes. I get off the bike and I'm like tired and exhausted. See you.
These silent waters hide the truth. Upon the altar, I'm in pull me I'll give you holy winter
Tissues, vitamin drink, goggles number 1, goggles number 2, night riding glasses number 3, sanitizer, reading torch, cough syrup which I should have now, comb hai, the emergency torch hai, charger hai, eno salt hai, mouth organ hai, और ये थोड़े ये इमली के लड्डू. So that's it. Comb. जब मैं I have to, when I pretend I have a lot of hair, I use the comb. I have to have a swig of the cough mixture. Yeah. Nice people, very nice people. They keep smiling, all of them. The kids wave, little round-faced, rosy-cheeked children, very cute. But this is nice. I'm enjoying the Cherrapunji atmosphere. Acha, quiet, choti sarkein, not very ubar-khabar, some very windy, some straight, some going over a plateau. So for a biker, for me, it's perfect. Wilkinson asked me, "Where are you from?" I said, "I'm from Bombay." So I asked him, "Do you know where Bombay is?" And he thought for a bit and he said, "Yes." Then I asked him, "Where are you from?" And he thought a little bit and said, "Cherrapunji." Wilkinson is from Cherrapunji. So what's the doggy's name?
Rocky.
Rocky. Your doggy? Is your doggy? No. Sweet.
If you're this side of the country, come to this Waru bridge. It's better than Doki, isn't it? Yes. Which is better, this or that?
This one is better.
It's better, no?
The water is
Yeah.
also very clear, no?
So it's better, clearer water, less people, overall a better experience. He's the captain of the ship. And a nice smooth drive to this place. Very good road for biking and driving. See, from here itself you can see the water, you can see the stones. It's much clearer than Doki and highly recommended. Now we are going to go for a boat ride and see. Maybe we'll fly the drone from that side there and try and get the bridge fully from this side and that side of the bridge. That's about it. Chalo.
Oh, lovely. Very light. Oops! Wow! Okay! Advance! Oh! Okay!
Easy.
Wow! Thank you! Oh my god! Oh shit! I'll break my bloody knees to stop. Okay, I know how to stop.
Yeah, slowly.
My god, I think I'm doing this after 50 years or more. Phew. Wow. Who was pushing me?
The small one.
That guy?
Yeah.
Very good, thank you.
Thankarang Park. That's the park that it is. And there is a longer name to it, as Daddy says, but that's impossible to remember right now. There'll be a cloudy day and a lot of haze, so visibility is very low. But that there is Bangladesh. As you can see, that's a giant conical rock, and there yet again is Bangladesh. Got the balcony seat view of Bangladesh. It's not raining, so it's very dry. But there's a kick-ass waterfall right here, but it's like fully dry right now. I think in a couple of weeks it'll be like roaring.
Meghalayans deserve a solid prize for preserving the forest, preserving nature. Just thick forests everywhere.
75 running. 75, 74.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
73, 74, 75.
Daddy
Happy journey. Enjoy. Thank you.
We'll go through all the
अरे बहुत बेंड करना पड़ेगा यार. My back will go for a toss. My back, that's my excuse. Oh,
So awesome. What a cave. Very nice.
nice. I didn't go through the whole thing, the others did. I have a back problem, that was my excuse. Well, it's not an excuse, I do have a bad back. But crazy. A bit scary also. Nice we did it.
Day 2 Cherrapunji done. Mosmai cave. Very nice, very interesting. Something different for a Mumbaiker. Any which ways. But chalo, now tomorrow we head to Kaziranga. Good night our journey. Shall catch up then.
yesterday. Again, a lovely drive from Cherrapunji all the way here. Picturesque drive through Kaziranga. Even from Cherrapunji to Shillong, that was a beautiful ride. I took lots of GoPro shots. Feet touch the ground when you're down to the basics. You don't have any luxuries. And I don't even look at my phone that much. I don't have network here. You know, there's so much packed into this trip. I mean, at one point, I totally forgot that we had gone to Turao. Yeah, we saw this cultural program yesterday. It was very uplifting, very nice. I was surprised by the number of elderly people there. I think they move around in groups. I, on the other hand, am with a bunch of youngsters. So I like to believe I'm 40, not 73. So that's it. Just nature's bounty. I mean, just look at it, how beautifully they all grow, growing up like a fountain. It's so pretty. I never thought I'd be so overjoyed looking at the simple bamboo.
Na 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 na.
Tomorrow the real deal starts, I think. Up, 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 up. Tawang is 12,000 feet high as Leh is. And before that we have to cross a pass, which is probably going to be 15 or 16,000 feet. And I'm going to be on my bike and there may be snow on the road. So we shall see what happens. School motto was never give in. So I'm sort of keeping that in me. Never give in. So that's it. Thank you. Over and out. Now it's time for dinner.
Where the sun shines deep within our soul, the forests all unfold in the other light.
Today has been a real mix of stuff. Got out of Kaziranga and then we got onto this beautiful road approaching Arunachal. But then two very cold passes we passed. So I had to stop the car and put on this jacket. It was cold, but then we came down and then we came to Dirang. And then for the homestay, we took a wrong turn and we ended up on such a rough off-road situation. Finally, we found our way and here we are.
Daddy's all set with his gear and waterproof and everything.
My son and Nitin and Aisha, they're all just supporting me so fantastically that I feel like a real toughie. It's fantastic. Just look at it. Just look at it. It's just fabulous. Fabulous. It was not as tough and risky as I thought it might be, you know. The road was a bit rutty, but it wasn't so bad at all. And I suppose I have a little bit of experience now in doing this sort of thing. We sailed through a lot of snow, especially on this northern side after crossing the pass. So all good, good fun, challenging. Cheers.
Yes.
After another challenging climb to the hotel.
Let's go!
Come here, Dashi. Dashi is a local. He's driving us around, and a really nice guy. He's looking after me so well, my God. And everyone here is saying, you guys have come all the way to be with us. How is it that we cannot be nice to you and help you in any way that we can? That's wonderful. I haven't heard that anywhere else in the country. It's fantastic.
And we're at the where?
We're at the 𝐤𝐤𝐤𝐿𝐴 Lake, which is commonly called Madhuri Lake because Madam Madhuri Dixit did a danced a jig here to a song. I would prefer to call it from its original name, 𝐤𝐤𝐤𝐿𝐴 Lake. For me, it's been a great revisit of 1962 when I was 12 and the Chinese had attacked, and one heard of Tawang and one heard of Bomdila. The truth is that the Chinese, they then just walked in, you know, there was soldiers were in their PT shoes or their canvas shoes, and they didn't even have sweaters. We learned from the lessons, and now no one can do anything to the Indian army. As our soldier was telling us at the border, said, "Doro mat, so jao aaram se, hum unko ek kadam andar nahi aane denge." And that's the truth. These guys are so brave, and the government's looking after the armed forces really well. We're a tough nation now. Cheers to that. It's a lovely laid out town. It looks very pretty, very peaceful, nice. And I'm a bit scared about tomorrow because it snowed in Sela Pass, but I have these youngsters with me who say, stop worrying. So I'm not worried. We'll see tomorrow what happens. No pain, no gain, my God. Wow. Heavy snow up on the pass, freezing. I thought I was going to die. And then at lunchtime I told people on WhatsApp, reach, little knowing that there's another 8 kilometers of rough road.
So we have finally made it to the homestay. It's been a long day, early morning, and snow at the pass, and of course for us it's comfortable as usual in the car. But Dad has like rocked it today, and we're all very proud of him, and he should be proud of himself also.
I'm proud of you guys to have the confidence in me. Wow, what a day, man. What a day. It's been one of the most glorious days on the motorcycle. Serene, silent version of Manali, uncommercialized, quiet. We're the only people here. Such clear water. Approach was a bit challenging for me, yes. I mean, the road was like almost like this. It was almost like this, a little better. But the moment I saw this place, I said, wow, that was worth it. Crossing Sela Pass alone today would have been very scary. It snowed for about 1 hour and it was heavy snowfall. And there was the convoy and you had to stop and you had to wait. My patience and my skill and my resilience got really tested today, man, really tested today. The snow just kept coming, and I had to keep my visor up because if I put it down, it fogs up. So this whole area just freezes. I've been to Ladakh twice, but I have never experienced something like we've experienced on Sela Pass. The mountains were just all white, and I saw some of the footage these boys had taken, and it was like you're watching something out of Siberia. At 73 to do this is fantastic for me. I'm getting scared just thinking of it. Tomorrow's going to be tough because it's going to start cold and end up warm. We're going to Guwahati from Dirham. And when we get down to the plains, I'm going to have to take off all the woolies that I'll have to put on tomorrow in the morning. But that's what it's all about. Yesterday we left from Dirham. We are cursing the fog and the cold and everything. We go down and it'll be hot and then we start cursing the heat. This morning it was raining and one was cursing the rain, and now the rain has stopped and the sun is out. So now we're cursing the hot weather. But anyway, all part of the game. My bike has clocked 4,948 kilometers. By the time we get to Siliguri, it'll have done 5,000 on this ride alone. So that's how it is. The white one has done 80,000. This is approaching 60,000. So 140,000 kilometers in my pocket.
We've not clocked that much. We've got only 4,700 because we started from Bombay. Dad came from Pune, so he's got like that extra 170 odd kilometers.
आप मारोगे? ठीक है, मारो। मारो। और चाय बाद में पियोगे, पहले काम करो। अरे ये अभी क्या करना है? मारो। दो गाड़ी। careful.
सर जी थोड़ा थोड़ा पैंट पे लगा दे यार।
अरे हम तो गीले कर देंगे पैंट पर।
थोड़ा हल्का 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 बस 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 थैंक यू।
पूरा भिगा दिए।
Is still rolling. Talwar to Dirang and Dirang to Guwahati, I think, have to be the toughest rides I've ever done in my entire life. A little bit of rain, a little bit of drizzle, but fog and cold. And then as we approached the plains, the landslide started and there were slush-filled roads to cross, but managed without toppling the bike at all so far. So I'm very proud of that. Look at the stuff. Oh my God, look at the plate. More than 15 years since I was here. A lot more people, of course, now. Lots and lots more people. Plus, I got the whole works done. So it's a nice feeling. A religious place. The whole country comes here, tries to come here. We're here on our way back to Pune. It's hot and exhausting, but ganne ka ras zindabad, or as they say here, 𝐤𝐴 ras. So now we'll see what happens. Aurangabad is another 240. We'll get there, and tomorrow Pune. Fingers crossed. Today is the last day of the ride, and I've been requested to summarize the trip. I mean, how do you summarize something like this? 35 days, 7,500 kilometers, I don't know, 15 cities, 8 states. Beautiful, fantastic, incredibly challenging. I don't think I could have made it without the support of these kids. All so supportive and so helpful and so encouraging, sort of patting me on the back all the time, caring for me. In terms of the ride, wow. The first place that comes to mind is Arunachal. I had no idea it is such a rugged state. I did not check out the weather, the altitudes. Sela Pass was a surprise to me, though of course Tally had written all this down in the summary, but I just sort of brushed it aside and I said, okay, I'll just enjoy myself, let the kids do all the planning and everything. But I didn't realize I'm the one who's going to be riding the bike on the way back from Sela Pass. There was all that snowing, and we were stuck in the middle of an army convoy. There were times when I just sort of felt like putting my hands up and saying, okay, this is it. But then, you know, that inside voice says, no, you're going to do it. Put that smile on your face and get on with it, and get on with it. We did. The next day was also very challenging. There was fog for hundreds of miles in the hills, literally 200 miles of fog, cold, and then the rutty road started, landslides, muddy roads, rocky roads, but we did it. We just did it. It was just absolutely fantastic. Meghalaya was beautiful, Tura and Doki and Shillong and Cherrapunji, Assam, Kaziranga, Arunachal, of course, we did Dirang and Bumla Pass, which was fantastic. There was Muzaffarpur, Bihar, there was Jabalpur, Madhya Pradesh, Siliguri, West Bengal, there was Varanasi, UP. It was so lovely to get onto the Ganga Ma and chill on the boat and feel peaceful and soak the atmosphere in. It's going to take some time to sink in. 7,500 kilometers, 35 days. I have never been on such a long trip.
All these people are here for you to congratulate you on your
Wow, I mean the whole gang is not here. Thank you. My God, that's amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you. Wow. Kamal hai yaar. What's going on? Aurangabad, you don't mind, I have to, for my own ego, I've got to do this. You guys are just amazing. Look at
Thanks,
them.
guys. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Be with me. Even Ganesh is there hiding at the back. Why are you hiding? Ganesh is the one who sold me on the tiger.
That's why I was hiding.
Arey, you don't know what a big favor you've done me. I mean, now biking is all I have left in life, it seems. Like, this was the most difficult part of the trip, was crossing Pune. But we've done it, and all credit goes to the young team. I just enjoyed myself. 20 bikers came to greet me. Thanks to Aisha and Manoj. I was almost in tears of happiness. My mom used to say, "Abhi to main jawan hu," even when she was bedridden for 8 years. Constant refrain was, "Abhi to main jawan hu." So she was 94. I'm a mere 73. Welcome home. We did it. We did it. Did it without a hitch. Wow.
And that is the end of the trip. I hope Dad enjoyed the surprise at the end. It was very nice that everyone came and joined us to congratulate Dad on his fabulous ride. Maybe we shall do another one sometime soon. But for the time being, it's over and out. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, etc. all that. Thank you so much. Bye bye.